So, good evening. Good evening. The postman is back. I'm now known as the postman because we're delivering them facts, baby. That's how we roll on this channel. We deliver on time with the facts. Rafa Benitez settings, fact about the club. But we do have a big game tomorrow, believe it or not. I am doing a watch along for the game. If you want to get involved, download HOTMIC. Last knockings, last opportunity to get involved in winning a football shirt of your choice with any name and number on the back of it. You have until midnight tonight, so you ain't got long. Download it, use my code Lee623, and one lucky person will have it delivered by the postman next week. So yes, make sure you're on it. Make sure you download Flick. We're going to take the poll results and we're going to we're going to pot starting 11 together. Big up everyone who is watching live. Smash the granny out the like button. Thank you to everyone who's watching on Twitch and Facebook. But yes, we have got a big game tomorrow at a ground where we notoriously struggle. Haven't won since Adi Bayor 1-0 to the Arsenal back in 06. I had a better forehead then. It weren't as big. My forehead is bigger than Arsenal's future right now. At least my eyebrows look all right. But our away form against the Big Six is equally as shocking. Haven't won, what, 5 years? I think it's 5 years against the top 6 team. And we could potentially be 3 straight losses under Mike L. McCarthy. I trigger so many people. Do you know what? The amount of people that say to me, oh, 1 week Lee says Mikel Wenger, the next week he says Mikel Simeone. Yes, mate, it's called sarcasm. Get on board the train of sarcasm. The banter bus is wheeling its way into your city right now, baby. But we are going to get into the starting 11. You guys have voted in your droves. And we are going to go through it. I haven't got the overlays because I've been busy. I've been networking, shall we say. But 90% of you decided to pick Leno in goal. I've actually got an overlay of Leno. Should we use the overlays? I think I've got most of the players that you've picked. What am I doing here? What's going on here? Where are you? Let's be having... We need a 12th man here. Maybe we could go to the the bald fraud. But all jokes aside, let's get on with the pre. I've got to stop. Have I got Leno? Yes, there he is. Sat down on his backside. Something he's only done a few times this season because we've got the second best defense in the league. But you guys, 90% of you voted Leno. I put him in as well. 2% of you voted Macy. Like, boy, seriously, put the high grade down. It ain't about Macy in goal. Like, why would you pick him? Are you just on the wind up? 8% picked Ronison, who, by the way, had a great debut the other day. Let's move to right back. Right back settings. You guys picked Maitland-Niles. We've gone with a 4 at the back. It's a 4-3-3. You guys voted for a 4-3-3. 50% of you voted for Maitland-Niles. I don't know quite how they've worked this poll out because 47% voted for Bellerin. So that's, oh no, it's just, see, look, it's just changed. And then I was going to say 4% Cedric, so it would have made 101, but it's just updated. But Maitland-Niles is at right back. Excuse me. I also picked Maitland-Niles at right back. Centre back, number 1, numero uno. The main man, the real one, the next Sol Campbell, some would say. Not me. I'm just going to bide my time. I remember when Mustafi came in and we went 20 unbeaten with Kostafi. But he has been pretty damn impressive since he's been here, hasn't he? And long may it continue because I want to see him again tomorrow. Put a great performance in, pocket whoever their striker is, and look like the Rolls Royce that we signed for 20-odd million pounds. This could potentially be one of our best signings for a very long time, couldn't it? And like I said, I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not one of these hype merchants that, oh, he's had 2 good games. Let's call him the next Sol Campbell. No, let's see what he does by the end of the season and we evaluate it at the end of the season. Until then, we just we hope he puts in another good performance. Next centre back. I don't think I've got a picture of him. I haven't. I should have prepared a little bit better for this, but I've been very busy. But you guys put Mustafi, Squadron Mustafi, one half of Mustafi. Maybe we could call it Gustafi, Gabstafi. I don't know. But you guys voted for Mustafi, 48%. 4% of you need to get in the bin and put the lid on top, tie it up, put the cable ties on it because you voted for Kolasinac. Shocking. You have to be a Chelsea fan, bruv. Real talk. Next, 96% voted for the best left back in the league. He's not. Robertson is, but he is the second best left back in the league. And 96% of you have voted for the man that runs around Colney in short sleeve t-shirts and shorts, while everyone else is in long sleeve t-shirts and long johns, because he is a real one. He is from Glasgow. He's from Glasgow. Glasgow. Yeah, I give you a Scottish Glaswegian kiss, you wee jobby prick. That's not that went kind of scouse at the end, didn't it? We ain't ever doing that ever again. I apologize. But 96% and me voted for Kieran Tierney. Let's move into midfield. Let's move into midfield. Where is he? There he is, looking fresh. The Ghanaian destroyer, Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, fresh off of the back of a rest the other day, looking kind of good since he's been at Arsenal, calling out Ceballos, calling out Mustafi, calling out, who was it, a right back? Bellerin, was it? No, Xhaka he was calling out all of our fraudulent players that don't want to pass the ball forward. They just want to go backwards. And man fully strutted out to, we're going to party hard, and then fully lost 1-0. How embarrassing. Banter FC, Arsenal Football Club, stop. It's embarrassing. Please don't ever put that song on ever again as he's walking out on the pitch. Please, just stop. But anyway, 88% of you, plus me, voted for him. Let's move on to the next man. And his partner in midfield, his partner in crime, Dani Ceballos. He drinks Estrella, he eats paella. The boy is effing magic. Well, he hasn't been recently, has he? I think man's still on holiday in Madrid because it's not been great from him, has it? But 34% of you did vote for him. And the next closest was 24% with Granit Xhaka. We're going with the next midfielder. Again, I don't think I have a picture of him, to be honest. But no, I don't have a picture of him. Joseph Willock. Fresh off of the back of his man of the match performance the other night. I thought he was class. And it just goes to show that if you play him in his right position, he can actually have some level of impact on the team. He can drive us forward. He can create. He can score. He can run the tempo in midfield. He's got the work rate. Yes, he's frustrating. Yes, he ain't great. Yes, he holds the ball too long. But he looked really good the other night. Maybe he found his level. I don't know. But he did look really good the other night. And you guys have voted for him. 31% was the most. Let's move on to the right wing. Let me read the super chat real quick before it disappears. Where are you? Where are you? There you are, McManus. Thank you very much. Gabriel Mustafi. That's like parking a Bentley next to a Fiat Punto. Bro, it's mad. But we ain't got nothing to choose from, man. We've literally got Kalaza crap. Callum Chambers, who's not played for about God knows when. 8 months, maybe? Or Kieran Tierney. And I got to stop doing the Scottish accent because I'm going to have mad Glaswegians on my case and you don't want to upset them. It's not all about that life. But thank you very much for that, mate. Let's move on. Let's move on to the right wing. Where are you? Wow. Have I got a picture? There he is. Nicola Pepe. We're going with Pepe at right wing. Fresh off of the back of his screamer the other night against Dundalk. And what a goal it was as well. The ball roll just in front of it was epic. That was what made the goal. I actually thought he weren't that great the other night. Every time he got the ball down the right wing, he was cutting inside into the centre. And it was like, why don't you just go and take on the left back, mate? Just have a go at him. Yeah, he whipped a couple of nice balls in the box, but when he went out to the left, I was like, okay, this kind of works, and it did, and he scored a screamer, and then he got subbed. If he don't start tomorrow, you will be hearing me having a meltdown, because why are you subbing the guy when he was getting into his rhythm, getting into the game? He just scored a screamer. If he don't start the game tomorrow, boy, we'll be on it. We'll be on it. Let's move to left wing. And we're going to go with the main man, Bukayo Saka. He hasn't been great recently, has he? I know he scored the other week, but he's not hit the dizzy heights that he did last season. And he's been played here, there, and everywhere. Maybe we should stick him in goal. Seems like it's the only position he ain't played. Left back, left wing back, right wing, number 10, left wing, left forward, centre mid. Maybe we should stick him at centre back over Mustafi. I don't know. He'll probably still be head and shoulders our best centre back. But you guys and myself, 68% of us voted for Bukayo Saka left wing. And I want to see him start left wing tomorrow. He needs a performance. Like, listen, I'm not going to get on his case. He's a young lad. He's been absolutely superb since he broke into the team under Emery. And since he signed his contract, he's been a little bit hit and miss. He ain't been great. He ain't hit that height that he hit before. But that's because, like I said, he's been played here, there, and everywhere. And he's been sat on the bench. He's then come off the bench. Just play the kid, man. Just play him. He's a young boy. He's got bags of energy, bags of potential. Play him. Let's move on to striker. Pretty conclusive, if we're being honest with ourselves. And 87% of us decided that this man should be up front. Stick him up front, Mikel. I know he watches the streams. He always comes on and does the press conference with me. I always appreciate that from the manager. So yeah, he shows mad love to the channel. So big up, Mikel. So if you are watching, Mikel, show this to the squad. Stick Aubameyang up front. Please do put him up front. I want to see a starting 11 like we've just picked. Pace, power, creativity down the wing, trickery. And we've got that steel in midfield. We've got the legs in midfield. Yes, Joe Willock's not the greatest, but he will give you work rate. He will run his socks off. Put Partey and Ceballos in there. You could put him in any position. All three could interchange. Pepe, he could do left side, right side. We've picked him right side. He could go to the left. But I want to see Aubameyang up front. This game's not going to be easy, man. Listen, it's Man United. They've not been great in the league this season, especially at home. But we're not great at Old Trafford, full stop, are we? And it's going to be a really difficult game. And the one thing I'm kind of worried about is if he goes with a park the bus formation, we're likely to see Kalazakhrap at centre-back. If he doesn't pick him at centre-back, he's then going to put our best left-back at centre-back in Tierney. Then what happens? Who goes at left wing-back? And it's just like, we know he's going to pick Bellerin. We know he's going to pick Lacazette. We know that he's going to pick Granit Xhaka. And I just worry that they've got too much legs in midfield. They've got Fred, they've got Pogba, they've got Bruno Fernandes. And by the way, you can laugh. That's how you say it. It's not Bruno Fernandes. It's Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, we've had that on a reliable source from João Pereira in the chat, Portuguese. My man told me that's exactly how you say it as well. It's Bruno Fernandes. Big up Kenny Ken, who said it first. But yeah, I just worry that they're going to overpower us in midfield and they're going to dominate that midfield, whatever it is that we do. Granit Xhaka. Come on, man. Fred's been brilliant recently. Pogba's stepped up. They've got Matic if they want to play Matic. Bruno Fernandes, that guy is a G. That guy is everything that we should have signed up. That guy is absolutely superb. And I'm kind of worried about Bellerin up against Rashford because we know Bellerin's going to start against Rashford. Boy. And then they'll probably throw, well, Martial's ineligible because he's suspended. So they'll probably throw Cavani up front. Cavani up against Mustafi. Anyone take a draw? I am going to be semi-positive. I don't like predicting Arsenal to lose. And I don't think if we play our game, which I know we're not going to because this is Mike L park the bus. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to park the bus. We're going to hope for the best on the break, which if he sets up properly, we could potentially win the game. But I don't think he's going to pick the right starting 11. I genuinely don't have any faith in him to do that. You know, we're probably going to see Kolasinac or Tierney at centre-back. We'll probably see Kolasinac maybe at centre-back and Tierney at left wing-back. And that's what worries me. And then you've got Bellerin going forward. And if we play into being reactive rather than proactive and taking the game to them, listen, they got piped. They got lucky against Brighton. They got done over against Palace. Yeah, they got absolutely hammered against Brighton. They got away with it. Yeah, we could, well, listen, Tottenham slapped them. Yeah, can we go there and slap them? Probably not. Can we go there and get a win? Possibly. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And the thing is, if we park the bus and play into their hands, like I said earlier on a previous stream, they've got players like Pogba, like Bruno Fernandes, like Rashford, like Cavani, that can all score a screamer, you know. They've got Cavani on a corner. They've got Harry Maguire on a corner. Where's our goal threat? You know, we've got Mustafi who can score off corners. Gabriel, we see against Fulham, can do that. Is Bellerin going to score a screamer? Is Xhaka boom going to happen? Probably once every 1 year. Although he did score against this lot at home. I think it was last season, was it? David De Gea is in good form at the minute, so no doubt he's going to turn into a prime Spider-Man, saves everywhere. Yeah, Spidey senses. But I'm going to go... I can't see us winning, man. I genuinely can't see us winning. I'm going to go with a draw. I'm going one apiece. One apiece. I'm going with a draw. Ollie, the PE teacher versus Mikel, the supply teacher. It's the teacher derby. Thank you for that, mate. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Yes, big up everybody watching in the UK. They're just going back into lockdown. I got out whilst I could. From Thursday, everyone's back in lockdown. So stay safe, stay alert, and hopefully go to work. And if you can't go to work, stay at home. I shouldn't say the piss. Anyway, just watched you shut down the Fall of Gale. Lol. Thank you. Big up yourself, my guy. The postman delivered again. I'm called the postman for a reason, because I deliver them facts on time, baby. Yeah. First class. In fact, not even first class. Recorded delivery. Tracked. But yeah, no, listen, all jokes aside, I can't see us beating them, man. They've not been great. Two managers that they're a bit of a muchness, really, aren't they? The only difference is our one's won a trophy, which is giving him a free pass. But it does seem like every time Ollie's up against it, they do pull a result out. 5-0 against Leipzig. They were Champions League semi-finalists without Timo Werner. So it's going to be hard work. It's going to be hard work. And like I said, who have we got that if they sit back and they do what I think we're going to do, and they're going to park the bus and they hit us on the break, they've got Greenwood, they've got Rashford, they've got Fred in midfield, who's been superb recently. They've got Pogba, who can be that driving force going over halfway, our Thomas Partey, basically, that can score a screamer, that can dictate the tempo of a game, get stuck in, but he can also bang, bosh, 30 yards straight in the top bins. And I'm really worried, man. I am. I can't lie. Yeah, I've seen a lot of our fans over the last couple of weeks ridiculing and laughing at Man United when they lost to Palace, when they got spanked 6-1. The problem with when they got spanked 6-1 is because it was against Tottenham, our fans couldn't really open up properly and have a real good go at them. I don't like doing that, man. It's like, we have got a shit record at Old Trafford. Yes, Man United haven't beaten us for a couple of seasons, and we've had a couple of draws there recently. But it's Man United, and even if we score first, it's always going to be difficult. We scored first twice under Emery, and straight after kickoff they come back twice. Aubameyang dinked De Gea last season, offside, and then VAR gave it. The whole team gave up and just thought, like, well, it's offside. You play to the whistle, and we got a draw in that game. I'm not confident we're going to win it, man. Hence why I picked a 1-1. But I hope I'm wrong, and I hope he picks the right team tomorrow. When I do the watch along starting 11 before the watch along with Chig, I hope I'm sitting there and I'm not seeing a shit lineup with players out of position, players that are just genuinely dog shit getting games again. I mean, if you're Joe Willock, you'll be knocking on the manager's door saying, yo, I'm starting, right? Yeah, if you're Reece Nelson, you're knocking on the manager's door. Even though we didn't pick him, I didn't pick him in our starting 11s, you're knocking on that manager's door going, yo, I just put in an 8 out of 10 in the last game, Gaffer. Come on, start me. But he ain't going to start Reece. He ain't going to start Willock. He'll go with his tried and tested Bellerin, Laka, Xhaka, Ceballos. He'll probably drop a back three and go with Kalaza crap, with Tierney left wing back. And Aubameyang left wing. Willian are probably getting over Pepe. Lack of threat up front. I don't know. Although lack of threat, he has scored in some of the big games recently. He is normally better in the big games than he is in the little games, but he's looked disinterested since he got dropped at Sheffield United. So I'm not confident, man. And hopefully they put a smile on my face tomorrow. Lee, say hello to Monchi for me. Hola, senor Monchi. I've been calling for Willock to play for a while. Youth over dead weight. Arteta needs to make a statement. If Arteta doesn't win this game, let's say we lose this game, yeah? Thank you for that, bro. I hope you and the missus and the little one as well. Halloween. Happy Halloween, baby. But if we do lose this game, where do we go from here? Because that would be 4 losses out of 7. We've then got Aston Villa next weekend. We've got Leeds United. We've got... Who else we got after that? Wolves, Tottenham, Chelsea, all before Christmas. It's not going to be nice, is it? And we could genuinely be in a position come Boxing Day when we take on Chelsea, where we're miles away and got way more losses than wins. But we could also go there and get a win. Adebayor all over again, 1-0 to the Arsenal. And all of a sudden, the confidence builds and we move on. But I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. We've got a lot of tough games coming up. And, excuse me, so far, from what I've seen, he keeps picking players out of position. And we've been dog shit in the last few games. We ain't scored in the last 2. We've lost them both. And this could be 3 straight losses in a stadium where we don't normally get a result. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of worried because if they're on it, Rashford looked sharp the other night. Cavani could bully Mustafi. Will he bully Gabriel? Probably not. But then they might have Greenwood running in behind, Bruno Fernandes on the follow-ups, Pogba, Fred. They've got Matic if they want. He's always good in a big game. They've then got Van der Beek. They got a decent squad, man. They got a decent squad. People can sit and laugh their socks off about Harry Maguire and Lindelof and Luke Shaw. And I don't rate Luke Shaw. I don't rate Lindelof or Maguire. But they're not as shit as we all say they are. And no doubt they'll all turn into fucking prime Manchester United tomorrow. Attack, attack, attack. But there we go. Anyway, I'm waffling at this point. Thank you to everyone who is watching live. I'm going to read 5 comments out and I'm bouncing. Smash the likes up. Only 110. If you want to be in with a shout to get yourself in the pot for a football shirt of your choice, any name and number on the back, download HOTMIC right now. Use my code Lee623. You got until midnight tonight. Tomorrow the winner will be announced on the watch along. After that, download Flick. And from tomorrow evening, or maybe the 2nd of November, maybe Monday actually, there is going to be a signed and framed t-shirt giveaway. It's going to be a Patrick Vieira t-shirt giveaway, signed and framed. So if you want to be involved in that, download Flick. When I put that up on Flick, 2 emotes in the chat, the same as the Bergkamp signed t-shirt and framed t-shirt, the same as the Omri one. That'll probably drop tomorrow night, maybe Monday morning. But same rules apply. 2 emotes and you're qualified. That's running for the whole month of November. 1st of December, winner announced. Let's read 5 comments. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big up my guy, Nathaniel. Yes, he did, mate. I said this to a friend of mine earlier. If you're going to call people out, I wouldn't call Claude out. I wouldn't call Kenny out because they know more about Arsenal than I do. You know, you can't be calling people out when they're more knowledgeable of the football club than you are, because you just make yourself look stupid. Each to their own, I suppose, isn't it? But I appreciate that, mate. The teacher derby. Can we get a substitute, please? Yes. Mesut will be twerking on Twitter tomorrow. Twitter fingers. Maybe he won't. Maybe he got a slap on the wrist the other night because he didn't tweet anything the other night, did he? But there you go. Thank you very much, Christopher, for that. Big up, wifey. That's the one I was looking for. There'll be one in Spain. Don't get too cocky. I might go and plot my Arsenal towel by the pool tomorrow, babe. What are you saying to that? And let me just double check I ain't missed any supers because we know that you guys pay for this, so we don't want to miss them. Smash the granny out the like button, and I will do a couple more comments when I come back. Super chat, there it is. Super chat. McManus. Oh, you lot kill me, bruv. Fuck him, man. Allow it. It ain't even no dramas, bruv. We're just giving him airtime at this point. It's like a gal on the back of my shirt, you know. Don't waste your money on that, but well, it's not your money. But also, if you do download HOTMIC tomorrow in the watch along, I'm going to have a link in there, right? If you want to buy any sort of Arsenal merchandise, official Arsenal merchandise, I'm going to give you a 30% discount code. So keep your eyes peeled for that tomorrow. In the description link for the watch along, you'll get 30% off. You have to use a code. I'll give you the code tomorrow. But you will get 30% off. Not just Arsenal merch either. If you're into NFL, if you're into ice hockey, if you live in Canada, places like that, there's loads of merch. Doesn't matter what team you support, boss. You can get 30% off if you use my code. I'll give you the website tomorrow with the link. And if you want to buy yourself some Christmas presents, buy your wifey, buy your kids, buy your family some Christmas presents of the football team, NFL team, ice hockey team, basketball team, whatever team it may be, make sure you use the code tomorrow. But I'll stick that in the watch along. I'll talk you through it as we go. Let's do some more. Lee, Anelka, right. Overmars or Henri. Pires, Lundberg. I don't get what you mean, bruv. Righty over Anelka, but Henri over both. Overmars or Henri. Henri. I don't get what you mean with Pires, Lundberg, bruv. I don't get it. Let's do two more. Two more. Could be painful, couldn't it? Right, one more. One more. Big up Jake Snacks. I live in Kentucky. College basketball is tops. Bro, I've never watched a game of basketball in my life. Real talk. I love the last dance. Sorry. The last dance was sick. But there we go. Let's do one more. We'll end on that then. Thank you very much, Rowan. Kondogbia to Atleti done. Everton linked with Isco. I see that. Big up Lucas Torreira as well. Scored tonight. Screamer. He was playing at number 10. He actually was. He was in the box. He took a great touch and pinged it top bins. Postage stamp. What a goal. Yes. Isco is linked to Everton. I'll take Isco in a heartbeat at Arsenal, bruv. He's quality, bruv. Isco disco, baby. Sits people down for fun. Jota masterclass. We'll end on that one as well. I watched the second half of that. The goal that was disallowed, the first Jota goal, fully agree, disallowed. Mane shouldn't have done that. But yeah, great bit of play for their second goal, Liverpool. And all these people that sit there and go, oh, Liverpool. Well, that's about the third goal they've had disallowed this season from VAR, and two of them should have stood. It's mad. But listen, I'm going to get myself out of here, and I'm going to be back again tomorrow at lunchtime, and then I'll be back again for the watch along. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you stick a like on the video. Make sure you follow my socials, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, HOTMIC. Use the code. It's in the description. Fantasy Premier League, Flick. What else we got? Follow Guna Eagle Eye. I'm out of here, man. And